Shout out to everybody once again. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. We've been able to get these videos to you a lot early in the day now, just because of the way Major League Baseball has been panning out. There's been some early afternoon games, and we've just been focusing on trying to just consistently get those winners. And if we can get them to you early in the day, it always makes it much better to to get those dubs on the board early and often. So shout out to everybody that that was took part in today's content and today's specific play and lean. Regardless of how you played it, it was what we like to call a double winner as well as a triple winner, and I'll explain to you guys exactly how and what we decided to do today. So shout out to everybody that's supporting us once again, showing us love. Just cheering us on, and showing us a lot of unwavering love and promotion. Once again, shout out to those people because they definitely in the minority, and a lot more often than not, people just tend to forget about it or jump on the bandwagon or whatever the case may be. So we want to salute to those that deserve to be saluted, as well as appreciate days like this. Another wonderful perfect day. This 3 straight perfect days in a row. And for anybody who's not already following us on the platform, at the beginning of April, we took a couple of days just to observe exactly what was going on. So we started about April 4th, decoding for this month. And so we're about 4 days in now, 4 or 5 days in. And this is our 3rd consecutive perfect day. So shout out to everybody that's, was able to take advantage of that streak, and, really excited to continue the streak and continue showing you guys wonderful, amazing examples that are beyond coincidence and, just cutting edge when it's proving and showing you guys and the community exactly how these professional scripted sports are given to you and are displayed for the public, and it is strictly entertainment, and there is no fair game at work when you are watching these guys. So shout out to everybody, really appreciate that, and always amazing when you can keep it going and keep the streak up. Shout out to you again, Mr. Soul. Definitely appreciate the love, bro. As you can see, you're in the minority. Not a lot of people even follow your stride. Trying to do exactly what you're doing, but I appreciate the support and just the gratuity. Definitely salute to you, man, because you're definitely in the minority. But we're gonna summarize it today. I don't really want to make it too long of a video. I want to enjoy dinner with my family, so we'll get to it really quickly, just to speak on what we were able to do today. So today's play was an early afternoon game, started at 3 o'clock, 3:05 to be exactly. And it was the Boston Red Sox money line to win this game versus the Baltimore Orioles. So anybody who's been following Major League Baseball, the Baltimore Orioles and Boston Red Sox, this is their 2nd series against each other already this early in the season. The Baltimore Orioles swept Boston earlier this year, 3-0. So I just want to show you guys that. They beat them 11-3, 4-2, and then 3-0. So Baltimore was 3-0 coming into today's game against Boston. Ironically, though, Boston Red Sox were a slight favorite around a -140 line, which is still within that range to produce a positive ROI, return on investment, which is everything and a lot of what we preach about, positive ROI. And so Boston Red Sox to win this game, money line. And once again, I want to shout out to all the veterans and all the Sharks, because the way in which you guys responsibly attack these lines that present themselves, anybody who's not current with the flow of this game. So Boston and Baltimore were they tied each other at 2-2 early in this game, I believe in the 1st inning, and Baltimore Orioles took a 3-2 lead in the 4th inning, and that provided because Baltimore was home as well, and they looked like the team with more momentum, that provided a +125, +130 opportunity for all the Boston Red Sox moneyline takers for the comeback win. So shout out to all my Sharks, all my veterans, and all my people who believed in today's riddle. Solid numbers, and what we saw was on the board. and they were able to take double advantage of that situation, not only pre-game, but also jumping back in responsibly and attacking the game live. So shout out to you guys. You guys know who you are. Definitely the minority, the Sharks. I like to call you guys. Salute to you guys. Appreciate all the messages. And, every time something like that happens where a team goes down, you start getting the messages and the DMs like, yo, what should we do? Blah, 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 blah. So shout out to you guys. Definitely amazing when we're able to call a comeback like that. And so let's get into today. The Boston Red Sox, with the win today, became 4-3. Just like Baltimore Orioles today became 4-3 with the loss. So the 43 was on both sides, right? And the reason why that's important is we're going to get into it right now. 43 is the 14th prime number. And we follow the calendar, and I'll show you guys exactly why this is very, very important. So if you pay attention to the 2021 calendar, that's this year, right? You'll see that if you just count the Thursdays, right? Just the Thursdays. So you got January 7th, first Thursday, second Thursday, third Thursday, fourth Thursday, fifth Thursday, sixth Thursday, seventh Thursday, eighth Thursday, ninth Thursday, 10th Thursday, 11th Thursday, 12th Thursday, 13th Thursday, and today is the 14th Thursday of 2021. Now, why that's important is because both Boston Red Sox and the Baltimore Orioles became 4-3, like 43, the 14th prime number, on the 14th Thursday of 2021. Okay? Not by accident, and it was very, very, symbolic why they did that. And fast forward a little bit, because you always like to look ahead. So the next game, they have tomorrow off. The next game that these guys play is on 4/10, like 10/4, which is a 14-date numerology. 10 plus 4 is 14. And like we said, so going into that game now, the Boston Red Sox are 4-3, just like the Baltimore Orioles are 4-3. The 14th prime number on a 14-date numerology the next time these two teams will be playing on April 10th. So amazing when it works out like that. And we always like to see positive things like that. So shout out to everybody that was able to take advantage of that. And also focusing on today's starting pitchers, talking about the 43. We had Mr. Matt Harvey on the mound for the Baltimore Orioles. Matt Harvey equals 43 in the purest cipher. So how convenient that the Boston Red Sox became 4-3 versus Matt Harvey equaling 43 in the purest cipher. Now, that was one of the main parts of the decode was summarized in here, but one of the other parts was obviously the 53. So we'll talk about it real quick. Today is a 15-date numerology. For those of you who don't know how to do numerology, for those of you not familiar with the system I'm using, this is called gematria. All right, this is a number system attached to our letter system, directly attached to it, and it's a code. For every letter equals a number. A equals 1, B equals 2, C equals 3. Now, speaking about 53, today is a 53-date numerology. How do we get to 53? Easy. We got the month, 4 plus the day, 8 equals 12, plus 20, 32, plus 21, 53-date numerology today, right? And why that's important is because Boston Red Sox equals 53 in the purest cipher. This is a number that we always see corresponding with the Boston Red Sox. It's very, very prominent with this team. And today being a 53-date numerology. Now, just because it's a 53-date numerology doesn't necessarily mean that this team equaling 53 is going to win. But what we did point out was Matt Harvey, the starting pitcher for the Baltimore Orioles, came into today on 52 losses, which meant he can get his 53rd loss on a 53-date numerology versus the team that equals 53 in the purest cipher. Very, very convenient, very, very symbolic, not a coincidence. This is a scripted sports outcome that you guys were watching. And I hope you guys took advantage of it, because that's exactly what we preach over here, being able to take advantage of these low-hanging fruit games that they give us, right? So not only does Boston Red Sox equal 53, but the name of the stadium equals 53 in single reduction, right? So as you can see, Camden Yards, which is the Baltimore Orioles' home stadium, equals 44 in the purest cipher, and 53 in single reduction. Now let's take a look at Matt Harvey's record now. It's 44, and once this loss registers on this site, and 53. 44 and 53 playing at Camden Yards, equaling 44 and 53. You can't get past that. And also, he stayed on 44 wins. Thursday equals 44 in single reduction. Okay? So, like we said, we're going to summarize the play, but these are just some of the amazing things and the amazing pieces of content that we pointed out specifically to the community, and everybody was able to take advantage of that. The 44, the 53, as well as the 43 that was directly on the board. So shout out to everybody that was able to do that. Take care of business. Continue to dominate these scripted sports. And, salute to the streak that continues to grow. 3 days straight perfect in the Major League Baseball, as well as the NBA. And, I just want to say once again, salute to the community. Salute to everybody that's genuinely supporting us. And, if you don't have something constructive to say, keep it to yourself. Support those who support you. Always preach positivity and building with other people, as well as, keeping the same energy, promoting the energy that you want to receive back. And, that's exactly what we on, and we're going to continue to filter the community and get the bozos out of here, the people out of here for the wrong reasons. We're going to continue to get you out of here. So, and they don't like that. You know what I'm saying? But in the meantime, between time, y'all know what to do if you in here. Salute to you guys. Let me just show you guys, for anybody, all the naysayers, so they can see exactly what we did today. We had the Boston Red Sox just for you guys to check it out. Specifically played money line, just part of the decode. And like we said, if you in here, click that like button. Don't be a bozo for your whole life. You know what I'm saying? Being the minority, not the majority. And like we love to say over here at Mr.Futures channel, Victor's channel, Gematria at its finest. Easy as 1, 2, 3, man. Y'all know what to do once you get in here. Click that like button. Show some love. Don't be a bozo. And on that note, salute to you guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. The streak continues. And, hopefully we'll be back very shortly with another example on how these professional sports are predetermined and you guys are not watching fair game. Shout out to Gematria. Shout out to this system. Shout out to this code. Shout out to the people that are genuinely part of this community and not the fugazis. So salute to you guys, man. Yeah.